Forgetting the past, especially memories that cling to the mind like shadows, is no simple task. It's not about erasing what's happened, because the past, once lived, is a thread woven into the fabric of who you are. Instead, it's about loosening its grip, letting it sit quietly without stirring the heart or clouding the present. The teachings of the one who sat beneath the Bodhi tree offer a way not through force, but through understanding, through seeing things as they are. What follows is a long, winding exploration of how to let go of those echoes, memories that pull you back when you'd rather step forward. First, consider what the past is. It's not a solid thing you can hold or break. It's a ripple in the mind, a story you tell yourself about what was. When you were a child, maybe you fell and scraped your knee. And now, years later, the sting is gone. But the memory of crying lingers. Watching the past can be like reliving it, but from a distance. It's a way to see the events without being entangled in them. The key is to observe, not to judge. Or perhaps someone wronged you, and the weight of that moment sits heavy, replaying itself when you least expect it. These aren't the events anymore, they're thoughts about the events. The one who awakened saw this clearly. The mind is a maker of chains, and memories are its favourite links. To forget, you don't fight the past. Fighting it is like wrestling smoke. It slips through your hands, and the effort only tires you. Instead, you watch it. Sit with it. When a memory arises, say the sound of a voice that once hurt you. Don't push it away. Let it come. Notice how it feels, the tightening in your chest, the heat in your face. But don't feed it. Don't spin a tale about what it means or why it happened. Imagine your breath as a raft, carrying you gently down a stream. Each inhale fills the raft, making it buoyant, and each exhale releases tension, guiding you forward. You don't have to control the current, just let the breath carry you. The mind loves to build castles out of crumbs, but you can choose not to lay another brick. This watching isn't passive. It's active, like tending a fire. You see the flame of memory flicker, and instead of throwing wood on it, anger, regret, longing, you let it burn what's already there. Eventually it dies down. The one who spoke of the middle way taught that clinging is the root of suffering. You cling to the past when you want it to be different, when you wish it had unfolded some other way, but it didn't. It's done. To forget is to stop wishing. Breath helps here. The breath is always now, not yesterday. Letting go of the raft. When a memory pulls you, follow the air moving in, moving out. Feel it touch your nostrils, fill your lungs. It's simple. But the mind hates simple. It wants complexity, drama, something to chew on. Memories thrive on that chewing. So, you bring it back to the breath again and again, not to escape, but to anchor. The past can't live in the rhythm of now if you don't let it. There's a story from the old text, a man carrying a raft across a river. He needed it to cross, but once on the other side he didn't strap it to his back and keep walking. He let it go. Memories are like that raft. They carried you through something, pain, joy, whatever it was. But you're not in that river anymore. Why carry the weight? Forgetting isn't erasing the raft's existence, it's setting it down. Sometimes the past lingers like an unfinished book. You keep turning the pages in your mind, wondering what could have been, what should have been. It's the unresolved endings that keep us hooked, isn't it? The conversations we never had, the apologies we never made, they create a loop, and we find ourselves trapped in it. But remember, not every story needs a perfect ending. Some chapters are meant to be left as they are, incomplete, yet meaningful. Now think about why the past sticks. It's not random. The mind clings because it thinks there's something unfinished. Maybe you didn't say what you meant to, or someone left before you were ready. That unfinishedness gnaws. So, look at it straight. Ask what's still open. Not to solve it, you can't go back, but to see it fully. A woman once told me she couldn't forget her father's silence after an argument. She carried it for years. Then she sat and faced it. Not the silence itself, but her hope that he'd speak. When she saw that hope was hers, not his, it loosened. The memory stayed, but the pull faded. This seeing takes time. You can't rush it. The one who found peace under the tree didn't wake up in a day. He sat, watched, unravelled the knots of his own mind. You do the same. Take a memory that haunts you, maybe a day you failed or a night you lost something dear. Break it apart. What's the sound of it, the smell, the feeling in your gut? Don't judge it, just see it. The more you see, the less it hides in the dark corners of your mind, waiting to jump out. Forgiveness fits here, though it's tricky. It's not about saying what happened was okay. If someone betrayed you, that cut is real. But holding the knife yourself, long after they've gone, keeps the wound fresh. Forgiveness is dropping the knife. Not for them, for you. The awakened one didn't talk much about forgiving others directly, but he spoke of letting go of ill will. Ill will is a memory's fuel. Starve it, and the past grows quieter. There's another piece, identity. You are not your memories, though it feels that way. You say, I'm the one who was hurt, or I'm the one who succeeded, and the past becomes a skin you wear. Strip it off. The one who saw the truth said there's no fixed self, just a stream of moments flowing. That failure from 10 years ago, it's not you. It's a wave that passed. When you stop calling it mine, it loses power. Forgetting isn't losing the memory. It's losing the me you tied to it. Mindfulness and change go hand in hand. It's about being present, fully aware of each moment and allowing yourself to change with each breath. When you practice mindfulness, you let go of rigid identities and open up to new possibilities. Change becomes a natural flow, not a struggle. Practice matters. The mind is a wild thing. It runs to the past like a dog chasing a scent. You train it not with a whip, but with patience. Sit each day, even for a few minutes. Watch what comes up. A memory of laughter, a stab of shame. Let them rise and fall. Don't chase. Don't bury. Over time, the mind learns these things come, these things go. The one who taught this called it mindfulness. It's not forgetting in the way you might think. It's remembering without being caught. Sometimes the past isn't one memory, but a flood. Childhood, a lost love, a war, big things that shape you. Here, forgetting is less about the details and more about the story. You tell yourself, that made me who I am, and it's true, but only half. It made the you of then. Now is different. The one who walked the dusty roads of India said life is change. Nothing stays. Clinging to the story keeps you stuck in a chapter that's already turned. There's a lightness to this. When you stop hauling the past around, you move easier. A man I knew carried his brother's death like a stone. He'd sit, replaying the last words, the hospital room. One day he laughed, not at the memory, but at something small, a bird outside. The stone didn't vanish, but it got lighter. Forgetting isn't always solemn. It's letting life in again. Words from the old sayings help. Whatever has the nature to arise has the nature to cease. Memories arise, they cease. You don't have to make them stop. They will if you don't hold on. The one who spoke these words didn't promise a blank slate. He promised freedom. Forgetting the past in his way is living where you stand, not where you've been. So how do you forget? You don't. Not really. You let the past be what it is, a shadow that moves when you do. You breathe, you watch, you stop building it taller than it needs to be. The mind quiets, not by force but by seeing. And one day you'll turn around, and the past will still be there. But it won't be shouting anymore. It'll just sit, like an old friend you nod to and keep walking past.